Hi everyone, it's Karen. I'm going to give you a little Smokey Eye demo here using the LimeLight by Alcone Perfect eyeshadows. And I've already done pretty much everything else on my face, botanical foundation and bronzer and blusher and highlighter, and done my eyebrows, and I did one eye so I wouldn't have to spend so much time, take up too much of your time. One of the key ingredients, I think, in doing a smoky eye are the brushes that you use. Our brushes by LimeLight, they're synthetic, they're vegan. They can be used in cream products and in powder products. They clean out completely with our Come Clean brush and sponge shampoo, so you can use them for many, many different applications. And I've always been a makeup junkie, fan, buff, always wanting to play with stuff, but I didn't really have the right tools to play with them, so I'd always just use what came in the package. And I am really starting to love using brushes that are designed to give you a better application and more flexibility in what you do. A couple of my very favorite brushes here when I do my eyes are these three. I truly cannot live without. This one, you can see it's a tapered blender. They call it the pointed blender, and this really does a great job when you're trying to get into your crease, but it's really a great all-purpose brush. This is a little bit stiffer of a brush, and this one is called, I think it's the pointed liner or something. Smoky liner, I think is what it's called now. Now it comes to me, smoky liner. And then, oops, sorry, close. I have a bent liner brush. Can you see that one? It's really got a fine point on it. I love this little guy, and I keep his little protective cap on him when he's not in use. I use a little bit of our 10 Years Younger spray, and I spray it into a little dish on my desk, and I dip my brush to wet it and dip it into any of the colors of shadows that I have, and I've got eyeliner in any one of those colors. So it's really a cool brush to get. It makes putting on eyeliner super easy. And if you want to customize your colors, maybe you love our liquid eyeliner pen, which is wonderful, but you want to use brown eyeliner or copper eyeliner. Now you have a way to do that with this fabulous brush. But anyway, I just want to show you really quickly. I don't want to make a video too long. I always try to keep them short so you have a little bit of time to watch them. But what I'm going to do first, and this is how I learned from Jacob Heiser. He's a professional makeup artist, and he's director of business and field services or something. He's got a humongous title, but anyway, I'm just going to try and show you our beautiful palette here. I'm going to be using some Ready, Jet Set, Go, and it's a beautiful deep charcoal that's got a little tiny bit of shimmer in it. So I'm just barely tapping on the tip of my blender brush here, and I'm just going to go right down here at the bottom of my eyelid, right at the lash line. So I'm going to kind of evenly tap that on and then back and forth. I actually might have gotten a little too much on there. Super pigmented shadows, guys, so little goes a long way. Now that I've got some layered on there, I'm going to actually rub my brush on a cloth over here to take off a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go back and forth and just kind of smooth that out. And you can probably get away with just using the one color, but I'm going to bring it up with the next one, which is high quality, like a gray little koala bear, or I guess they're not bears, but anyway. Then I'm going to come up here kind of in the crease area, and because this brush is so tapered, it just blends super well in the crease. And I'm just going to continue to go back and forth, kind of that windshield wiper technique. And if you just hold your hand in one position, you can just let your fingers move that brush back and forth. And you can see I've already done the one eye, so I'm just kind of looking back and forth to see that I'm getting the right height. And you always want to open up your eyes and look in the mirror and see what it looks like with your eyes open, because we're like closing our eyes to see, and it looks good there, but does it look good when you've got your eyes open? So I think I'm getting it pretty close So just back and forth, guys. Tap a little bit more of the high quality, and the high quality is a matte. And you can use, you know, a taupey brown if you want to use a different shade in here for the crease. And then I'm going to go back in here with this Dome blender, and I'm going to pick up some of this Cream Boat. It's just like a very light cream shade, and kind of come under here and just kind of smooth it together. You can actually come in here on this inner corner too and brighten that up a little bit. Okay. And where did my little other guy go? He's in my hand. Oops. Okay. Just a little bit on here. I'm going to come under the eye here with the Smoky blender. It's got that nice point on it, and it will really help bring that look together. Okay. Oh, sorry guys, I'm getting a little long-winded here. Didn't want to do that to you. So here's my little dish, my favorite little dish. If Aunt Lisa's watching, I use this all the time. This is 10 Years Younger spray in a travel bottle because I keep it with me. Spray in here. I'm just going to get this damp with some of the 10 Years Younger, and I'm going to go into our black shadow here. And when I'm using it for eyeliner, I just keep the area, one little area of that eyeshadow for dipping in so that I don't get all the, I don't get the liquid on all of the eyeshadow palette. Okay, so just back and forth. Some people may have the misconception that you have to just do it all in one sweep to get this beautiful eyeliner look, and it's really not. You can go back and forth. You know, probably well past middle age, and my eyes are a little crepey, and so I need to go back and forth. Oops, got it on my waterline. Okay, and let's see, how did I do my wing? I'm gonna come out here. Oops, blown out of my camera here. So there you go. You can do it much faster when you're not trying to talk and tell you all about the different products. It really does go quickly. So I hope you'll play around with that. Try some of the different products. Try some of the brushes. The brushes will make your life so much easier because they're just designed to work really well with our products. And when you're working with professional products, you use so much less, and it's not hard to work with. In fact, it's much easier to work with because they perform for professionals. And professional makeup artists don't have time to mess around with things that don't work well and perform. They need it to work right the first time. So keep that in mind. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to shoot me a message or find me on Facebook. Take care. Have a great day.